Puppeteer Overture is a boss meant to introduce the pace of the game for beginners. The only reason why it's hard is because most essential skills are locked at the beginning. Before we dive into the mechanics, here's a quick overview of the guide. As always, we'll go through the boss's gold, red, and basic skills, and at the end, I'll share some important tips to make the fight easier. Overture only has one gold attack, which is a plunge attack. This is relevant in all his phases, and all you have to do is dodge when the glow is about to enter him. His red attack only appears in phase 2. Its glow is really honest, so you should be able to perfect very easily. For his opener, you should have one for each phases. Just simple stuff though, nothing too complicated. A slam for phase 1 and red attack for phase 2. Overture has 2 common moves for each phases, which is way less compared to other bosses, so it shouldn't be too hard to handle. This move hits 6 times, but it should be easier to digest if it's in 2s. First 2 hits is a quick one, second 2 hits has a mid-tempo, and last 2 hits has a bit of a gap, which is basically a slow. He'll turn his back before spinning, so it should be easier to predict. First 2 hits has the same tempo, but the last hit is a bit delayed. By the way, everything I show you uses the PIP system. I've made a short explaining what this means and how it'll help you on your runs, so I recommend you to watch it. For this one, Overture hits 5 times. First 4 hits should have the same tempo, but the last one is delayed, so watch out for it. This has the same principle as the ground spin, but this time, he jumps up to do 3 plunge attacks. The only moves which you can use to chase you should be gold, red in phase 2, and slam in phase 1. Overture has 3 fillers in phase 1, slash, thrust, and 2 hit strike using a rare strike plus a slash. For phase 2, he has this move where he blocks then rolls backwards to do a follow-up move, which either is a gold or a red attack. Here's the important tips to dismantle Puppeteer Overture. Overture has 2 phases, but the main difference is that phase 1 is way squishier than phase 2, which means if you use Poison the Minecraft, you can clear phase 1 just from the first achievement. Overture only has red in phase 2 and it happens to be a chase skill, which means that if you guide him by keeping your distance mid-range, you can bait his red skill more often. For those of you who are doing no-hit challenges, although it's not necessary for this boss, I'd recommend using the default path, specifically the strategic sword, because it's very good at dealing with the puppets on phase bridge right before phase 2. If you want to see the full no-hit run, I have it on a playlist on my channel. If you have further questions, comment down below and share your experience. Well, that's all for today. See you on the next one.